We do cryogenics.
We're back?
We're back.
This pizza is very good, John.
It is.
Wow.
This is shop-made pizza.
That's right. You can't get this at Domino's. So anyway, we were talking briefly about how valuable thermoforming can be for a shop. Once again, guys, you really need to bear in mind, the cost is not great considering it opens up a whole new segment of the marketplace to you. And that's the big thing. It opens up a whole new marketplace to you.
Right.
Because if you haven't, it's not so much just for the guys that do the single drop edge, but anybody that gets into any work that involves architects or designers, more and more one of the most desirable properties to solid surface is its free-form design.
Right.
And that's what really sets it apart from, and I'm going to say the bad word, granite and E-stone, is its malleability.
The large ovens that we sell, you can also do things like shower pans and things like that, right? Mm-hmm. Large projects, outside wall projects, all kinds of things. Let's talk about the Align-Rite oven for a couple minutes here. As I mentioned, this oven here, we've been selling, I believe, since 1986 or 87. It's manufactured by Align-Rite Tools. This is a 72-inch oven, and the heater on this oven, the material goes in and out the ends, whereas our other oven is a clamshell. But this has a heated platen on the bottom, and it heats the material.
Now, this isn't hot at all on the top.
No, not really. This is an insulated box, very insulated. It's got a digital temperature gauge on it, and all you do is simply push this to set it, and then you go up or down while you're holding it, and it goes up and down.
Now,
and we're running this one about, I got it set for 320 degrees, and actually it's running 320 right now.
Now, can you heat up a French bread pizza in this thing?
You probably could. You could actually heat up a whole sub. You could slide it right in, and then just pull the whole thing right out. Okay? All right. But it's going to toast the bottom
more. It's a beautiful blue.
It's nice. And actually, these are our power stands, and they actually work perfect for this. It's a perfect working height to pull the material in and out for someone short like me. It's just, it worked out well, and they happen to be the same color blue. Now, I'm going to pull some material out of here.
Now, one of the things that's really important to notice about this is, one, this has a full digital display, and the temperature sensor is extended right from here, right directly into the oven.
That's correct.
That's why it's mounted right to this plate.
Right.
This has a door here, a flat
silicone door, and one at the other end
and
as
it
well.
also has one here, which gives you the ability to insert your material from one end and draw it out the other if you're doing long, continuous heating of strips. Now,
Yes.
what if you're doing a small strip? Does that create a problem for you?
Well, no. If you can grab it from one end, it's fine. If it's in the middle somewhere, you can use something to just push it right through and bring it on out. It's a little cumbersome for short pieces, but there's no reason why you can't use it. It's been around
Now,
for a long time.
Is it easy to burn yourself on this?
It is if you don't have these gloves on.
Okay.
These gloves protect me.
Is any of this orifice hot?
This orifice?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is this orifice hot?
You know, it's kind of like Free Willy. Is it hot? I don't know.
I don't know. How about if I reach in there? Whoa!
Got a pretty warm orifice there, don't you,
Yes,
buddy?
we do. Okay, now we've got some material stacked in here. Now this first one we have is here. Let me watch pull this out slowly.
You're
See
good.
how nice it slides out there. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to we're just going to set this one aside. Actually, we have no use for this one. This was an extra, so we're just going to set it there unless you have a use for it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this piece out.
Actually, this right here is a polyester, and it doesn't have quite the flexibility that you would get with an acrylic.
Can you push this out from the other? You've got to push this out from the other end.
Got it? But I wanted to show you
Is it coming out? Ah.
the amount of flex.
Oh,
that
and you
we're getting
can
out
burn
of this.
yourself. There's no doubt about it.
But you see, a lot of people will tell you cannot thermoform a polyester. But right there, I've got probably, whoa.
Yep.
I maxed it out.
What did
would
you have
say,
there?
about 12 inches maybe?
I don't think you had 12 inches, Ken. I think you're exaggerating.
I had a full 12 inches,
I
baby.
don't think so. I don't think so. But it is more brittle.
Here I've got probably,
See? See? See, when you lie, that's what happens.
Well, if I didn't have 12, I had 18.
Okay. All right.
You'll go with that, though, won't you?
Okay. Well.
Okay, so, but once again, the point I wanted to make, and it was unfortunate that I broke it, I stretched it pretty far. One of the things to bear in mind, when you thermoform material, this is a large particle material. It's harder to thermoform particled materials and larger
Are
particled
you
materials.
going to talk long? Because I'll leave this in the oven.
Fine, bring your material out. I'm just trying to help people out. I can go home.
I don't want this hanging out.
I got out of my deathbed to come here today.
I mean, it's nice and limp right now. I
But
can't
you're used to
grab
that.
it. I can't grab it.
It's too limp?
Yeah. There.
Can't
Okay,
get your
here we
hands
go.
on that?
All right.
Oh,
There.
that's limp.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
Whoa. Whoa. All right. Here we go.
John's world is an acrylic
That's
world.
right. Okay. All right. Here, let's just spread those real quick. We're going to stand this right up in here. All right. Now watch how cool this works. This is just awesome. We're going to take this drivers.
Now, this is a piece of 100% acrylic.
Yes. But now check this out. We're just going to tighten the drill up on here first.
Now, just for fairness, a radius this slight could have easily been done with this polyester.
Oh, shh. Yeah, but don't say that.
Well, just
Okay. No, it
I
could.
just kind of an honest guy like that.
But I just think this is so cool how this works. I'm easily amused.
I know
Look
you
at
are.
this. So all you do is you push that into the shape, right like that. Bring another one up just like this. Snug it up.
I mean, my knees are getting weak.
Oh, I mean, it's effortless, really. I mean, if you were clamping this with anything else, either a crank clamp or anything, it would take a lot of time. But with this, you can do it very quickly. All right. Again, the metal is going to act as a heat sink. Mm-hmm. And let's see, we have a piece.
And yet the
Here.
metal's warmed up on both sides.
Okay, this is actually what we ended up with when we did it before. It's a piece
And-
just like this.
Oh, and that's interesting because this is a polyester.
Polyester.
But yeah, you can see you can easily form it. But once again, I really want to make a point because this is an important point that is lost on a lot of people. The larger the particle and the greater the density of it.
All right, where
Chevy
can
Nova, what?
Chevy Novas.
Oh, Chevy
74.
Novas.
Chevy Nova 74. Where can I get some of the red caps?
From clamps. From us.
Oh, the red clamps. Oh,
They're
we sell
available
them.
from us.
We sell them. That's what this show is all about.
That's right.
Come on, get with it. Actually, check our website. They will, if they're not up on the website now, they should be up on the website by the end of the day tomorrow, and they're really awesome.
They are. They're cool.
More info on the kits.
Okay, all the kits also will be up on the website, the different ways you can buy them, and what have you.
Very good. Now, back to this point. This is the fourth time I'm trying to do this.
Okay.
The larger the particle, you have to be sensitive when you're flexing the material, because that's where it can begin to tear. Is right at the particle, especially if you have a piece of large particle right at the edge.
Okay.
That can begin to be a fail point. One of the things that we used to do in our shop, we would often take a magic marker like this, and after we had heated something,
Why do you suppose they call that a magic marker?
because it's magic. Look at it.
What's so magic about it?
Don't know, but it looks cool.
Okay.
And we would just merely take.
But wouldn't you do that on the outside? That's where
You
the
would. The
crazing
outside
would
is
be?
where the greatest stress is, but I didn't do it out there because all the lines are going to show up because of the scratching.
Oh, because it wasn't all finished first.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But on this right here, just by coloring this and then washing it off with alcohol and our handy dandy rag here.
We're smoking here.
Smoking in the boys' room.
Smoking.
And then we'll just.
Ooh, feel how hot those are. See, this actually, oh, man, we talked about this being a heat sink, and it's actually, the heat is dissipating through this metal, and it's very,
working?
very hot.
But what you can do is you can see I can go right back after I've colored that marker on, and by washing it off just quickly, what it would allow you to do is if the material had developed any stress fractures during the bending process, and John is right about something, this is very, very important. The greatest stress is on the outside here, not
Right.
the inside of the radius, but the outside. So really, for this to work, I want to do the other side, but this is just to show you. By washing this off, then you can easily look to see if any of the black lines from a stress crack appear. If they do, then you know you want to be very careful about how you use this piece, because if you build this into your top with those stress fractures, you're building a top with stress riser cracks.
That's
it
correct.
could eventually crack from it. So you want to really pay attention to that. And that's just a simple way of checking very quickly. Go ahead.
Now that's limp.
You look like you've done that before.
Oh, look at that. An ickfish.
Oh, I thought that was one of those things that people put on their cars.
Yeah, an ickfish.
Here, we're
Okay,
we're
how are we
burning
going to
time.
do
We're
this?
burning- watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Come on.
Can you tighten a knot?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. We could make pretzels. We could make pretzels.
Yeah, but this is hot, and this is a hard way to do it. Ooh, baby, is
Well,
that
why don't
hot.
you wait till it cools?
There's an idea. But anyway, hey, look. There's a simple... And that's what the
yeah.
heating it allows you to do. It allows you to flex it and put it in different shapes.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, there you go. I think you can put that on your desk tomorrow.
Why not?
There you go. So anyway, you'll be able to do the rest of the show. I'm going to leave now.
Okay.
So anyway,
Oh, I didn't mention this oven is 110 volts, which makes it real nice to take to the job site.
so you can use that with an extinction cord.
An extinction cord, that's right.
That's
By
right.
the way, Matt, check your instructions.
Yeah.
It says to use this with an extinction cord.
Well, you sell more tools that way.
But again, with the use of the power stands, because, I mean, this is actually not hot in the bottom. You could set this on a surface and it wouldn't damage it.
This
But it
is
is nice
fully
to have a work
insulated.
surface. Yeah, it is nice to have a work surface. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, do we want to do anything else with the line right oven?
No, I think that actually that looks. I mean, it's a great oven. It seems simple. The only thing I saw that
Well, you seem simple too.
the only thing that seemed odd to me.
Oh,
was,
you know what I wanted to show people? Wait a minute. Here, hold on. We got these two pieces. I wanted to show
I
them
can never
something here.
segue with
Oh,
them.
I know. Wait a minute.
You're
Look at-
ADHD.
Here, I want to show something. Go ahead, keep talking. Let me take this apart.
The only difficulty I noticed with this particular tool was that you have to really pay attention to either having a push stick to get your material out, or sometimes you have a hard time drawing it out of here.
Yeah, that is a little bit of a problem. However, you could take just a sharp object and jab it into it and pull it out.
Like
Because
an
it's
ice
soft.
pick.
Yeah, like an ice pick.
There you go.
All right, these are really hot.
Yes,
okay,
they
let
are.
me
What
take
is
this.
it
I
you're
want to
gonna
take
try-
this. Well, I
you
want
wanna
to
show
take
you
this.
can flex it another way?
No, I want to show how with a setup like this you can stack them and do multiples. Okay, so this one we'll just let set for a little bit. All right, but if you bring me two pieces there,
Here you go.
okay,
Why are you laughing,
can
Karen?
you? All right. You have been sick though, haven't you, Ken? Okay. Now we can. Oh no, this is way too long. This is going to hang out the bottom. Okay, but they'll get the idea here. All right. I think they will. Here, wait a minute. You know what? If it's like this, can we break it off?
Oh, that hurts.
No, you can't
Just
break
keep going.
No, you can't do that. Okay, put it in there. Just slide it in there for me, Ken.
There you go, there, Batman.
Okay.
Get a hold of that. Can you hold that?
Oh, it's so warm. Oh, gosh.
Here.
All right. Now, go ahead and do one. Okay, now, look at folks. You can't see through the metal, but maybe we should have used a piece of clear plexi. But actually, what we're showing you is that you can stack up several pieces of material and do more than one radius at a time. You could probably do 4 inches of material.
You could.
Okay, you're used to working with 4 inches.
You just got to make sure that that you.
But this is kind of droopy, Ken. Definitely droopy.
But if you do like I did, and put a clamp right
okay.
on the end,
Lift
her up. Ah! How do you like that though? That'll excite you.
Hey, that'll keep it stiff.
Artificial means, but
No problem. So I just wanted to show you that. Anyway, let's see. We got 5 minutes till break. 4 minutes till break. So, do you want to just kind of screw around for a few minutes and then do this oven last, rather than bringing it into a whole segment?
yeah, we can just screw.
What
around
else can
for a
we
couple-
talk about?
Okay. What we can talk about for a couple minutes is something that I wanted to make sure that we covered before, is these.
Oh, new product. New product.
Well, actually not new. We've had this for quite a while. And John has always told me about these things, and we're going to bring it in a little later part of the show, but great time to bring it in now. And I thought they were the oddest thing because you probably think that I'm holding a white Scotch-Brite pad in my hand.
That's
number
right.
7448.
5.
7445, because 447, 448, and then 445. It
Right.
always has a weird number to it.
Yep.
But this, in fact, is not a white Scotch-Brite.
It is not.
This
It
is
not. It's a Boss pad.
It's groovy then?
BOSS. Boss.
Oh, it's Boss. I thought you were
Right.
thinking Boss like back in the 80s, like really
like
tough.
Boss Hog? No.
No, that was the 70s.
Ah, okay.
No,
All right.
Boss in the 60s.
I don't remember the 70s. I'm sorry.
That's okay. For some people, there was a problem built into the 70s for them.
That was a rough chemical year.
Year? Boy, it was short, wasn't it? The decade that nobody remembers. However, that aside, these you can use for cleaning because they do have I don't want to say abrasive quality, but they're great for cleaning, but they don't scratch at all.
It's like a magic pad.
A magic pad.
A magic pad.
Is that what we're going to call it?
Kind of like the magic marker, but a magic pad.
Oh, like the magic eraser.
Right, exactly. But
And-
seriously, if I can get serious for just a moment,
That's about all you can do.
right? You can clean literally anything with this, and it will not scratch, including plexiglass windshield on
Could
motorcycles.
that be emergency toilet paper?
It could.
Well, you said it won't scratch.
It could. It's not that soft. But the reason we're even talking about this in a solid surface segment is that we realized that this is the perfect pad to leave with a homeowner to clean a high gloss
Exactly.
top, and it will not scratch the surface.
And that's
a
a problem
big
for them,
plus.
yeah.
Absolutely. So this is called a Boss pad. You can use them over and over again. What it actually does is when you're cleaning with it, you can use less cleaner. And I don't know why, but the manufacturer has told us that it enhances whatever it's cleaning with. So if you use just a little bit of cleaner, this makes it like whip
like
up
a
more.
Windex
Exactly.
or
right.
anything like that.
You can use any cleaners with it. It's a really cool product. You can take the bugs off of the front of your car. It won't hurt the paint on your car. Won't
Can
hurt
you do
your
your teeth
windshield.
with it?
You could do your teeth with it. You could use it for toilet paper, although I would not suggest it. But in an emergency, it would work.
Hey.
If that's what you wanted to do. But this is really cool stuff. We have a minute more to go. No, we don't. We can go to commercial. All right.
All right, well,
Let's go to commercial, and we'll be right back. But this is the Boss pad.
Groovy.
Groovy.